welcome to Playtime with Dolphy into this Wednesday's video. Usually I do farming sims on Wednesday, but decided to take a break from that since this is Halloween week and I'm trying to maximize the spookiness going on this week. So this game is a personal favorite of mine, which I don't really think gets enough attention. It's The Windows Are Gone, and it is available on Steam for free. I actually had a hard time doing the screen capture on this. I couldn't do game capture, I couldn't on OBS, and I couldn't do window capture. I actually had to do screen capture, so I'm having to capture my whole screen to record this game, and I'm not sure why, but let's look at the options. I'm gonna actually wait until I get into the game to decide whether I want to keep the VHS effect. So yeah, we'll see what the game actually looks like in game. Something tells me it's not gonna be as bad as the Chill Resort games, which I found I had to disable the VHS effect on pretty much every Chill Resort game. The only one I didn't, in my dreams, I see this house. The one I didn't was the first one I played, Stigmatized Property. I feel it calling for me. Ever since the accident. Whatever I do, I can't stop thinking about this house in Mariana. So I answered it. The windows are gone. Hi honey, how are you holding up? You know, taking it one day at a time. How was the funeral? I wish I could have been there for you. I didn't go, couldn't do it. I understand. Sue would have understood too, you know that, right? Right. And what about your new house? It's in Mariana, right? That's quite a long way from home. Yeah, I'm on my way there right now, actually. I'll text you once I get there. Alright, be careful on the road. Love you. So I think we're gonna go through the settings. The field of view is set to max. I think I'm gonna try disabling depth of field. And VHS effect is actually not too bad. That didn't really seem to do anything. Let's try setting draw distance low. Well, it seems like it's maybe, no, it's the same. So, my apologies if the, like, fistbowl lens effect gives anyone motion sickness or makes anyone uneasy. I had heard, see, I don't personally suffer from motion sickness from games, but I had heard that those who do, setting the field of view all the way to the max helps, so hopefully that does help a little. Press tab to pick up your phone. Okay. So you can browse through your text on your phone. Let me reply. Hey, I just arrived at the house. I'll move the boxes inside and we'll text you later. And a lot of times your phone will offer you hints on what to do next. Which right now, we know that this box has upstairs guest bedroom on it. My phone went off. Thanks for letting me know. Careful not to touch your back with the boxes. It won't let me reply yet. So let's go ahead and you can use the mouse wheel to cycle through interactions. So I just scrolled up in order to grab the box. So this is for upstairs bedroom. Upstairs guest bedroom. Okay. So the first thing we're going to be doing is effectively moving into the house. I always had a hard time figuring out which is the guest bedroom, so I'm going to look at the map. Well, upstairs. It doesn't tell me what the guest bedroom is. Oh yeah, it does. Okay, so we're upstairs. So that's the master bedroom. So then the guest bedroom would be over here. Let's go ahead and just place that there. There is no way to save in this game, so it does need to be beaten in one go. Ooh. Videotape. VHS tape labeled Tape 1, My Family. I could probably take this to a VHS player and play it. As the tape starts playing, I see a middle-aged man handling the camera. I quickly realize that the man is in the same house that I'm in. He's all smiles as he moves away from the camera and joins his family as they can be seen playing around in the backyard. I wonder if they're the previous owners of this house. His wife and children seem to be having a great time, laughing and running around. There's a moment where the wife comes up behind the husband and puts her arms around him. They both smile and briefly look at the camera. It's nice, really. I can't help but feel like there's something off, though. It's like there's an underlying tension, a sense of unease that's hard to describe. Maybe it's just me, but I get this feeling that things aren't as perfect as they seem on the surface. It feels like the happiness portrayed here is a deceptive lure tempting me to bite it and overwhelm me with its actual intentions. It's written on the man's face. It's like he's trying to hide something behind his smile. The tape ends for one of the kids trips and falls to the ground, while the mother tends to the crying boy. The father's disingenuous smile finally fades away as he approaches the camera to turn it off. Once he's right in front of the frame, though, I get a nearly feeling of intrusiveness, as if he caught me prying on his first personal life. The tape ends. It's a strange feeling, watching these recordings of someone else's life. I can't help but wonder what happened to them. Where they are now. Did they move away a long time ago? Are they still together? It's like I'm peeking into a world that's not mine, a world that's both familiar and foreign at the same time. Okay. Working VHS player. Everything good? Yeah, all good. Found this weird VHS tape. I think it's from the old owners of this house. Did you watch it? What's in it? I was expecting you to lecture me not to do that, but yes, I did. Saw some weird stuff. Upstairs master bedroom. I guess we're doing the upstairs first. I'll check my text once I get upstairs, I guess. Yep. Okay, so Wait, was that the bedroom, master bedroom? And this is the, oh, okay. This is the guest room. And this is the master bedroom. I was wondering why the guest room looked like it was so big. Okay. Oh? Pillow face. This box has living room written on it. Oh my gosh, finally a box that's easy to get to. Well, a box with an area that's easy to get to. Stick that right there. Oh my gosh, we can run! This is so much better. Downstairs office. Can't run with a box. It'd be nice if I could. Let's see if we can locate the downstairs office. Living room. So, guess it's in the back here. It was locked for some reason. I wonder if the key is around here. Must be the office. I love the calming soundtrack at this part in the game. It's just so relaxing. Kind of lulls you into a full sense of security where you don't really think anything eerie is gonna happen. It's like disarmingly peaceful. Upstairs guest bathroom. The bathroom's gotta be over here then. Let's just rush downstairs. Rush. Upstairs master bathroom. We only have 4 boxes after this. Well, that door's already open, eerily enough. Kinda strange. Okay, so the doorbell went off. Like, the doorbell definitely went off. Who the heck is this? Hello there, you must be our new neighbor. I suppose I am. Do you live nearby? I do, yes. A couple of kilometers that way. She points to her right-hand side. My husband and I... She pauses for a few seconds. I live there. Welcome. Mariana is such a wonderful town. Lovely people. Can you tell me about it? Well, Mariana is a quiet little town, but it's full of beauty. Oh, yes. Make sure you visit the Curious Park when you have a chance. Beautiful trees there, I see. Also, people here are known for their friendliness. That being said, I hope you understand that we take pride in our traditions. Please don't embarrass us with your differences. She smiles. You look familiar. Do I know you? You're also very rude. Oh, I'm not sure, maybe. It's what they say. Small world and all. In any case, we know each other now, don't we? Can I help you with anything, ma'am? Well, I couldn't help but notice that the house had been purchased and that the new owner would be here today, so I baked you something special as a welcome gift. That's very kind of you. You didn't have to. I think you're gonna love it. I left it on your kitchen counter. You got inside the house? Oh, don't worry, my dear. I know this house inside and out. You know this house? This house has a lot of history. It's a very unique one. In a way, I think you know it too. Every corner and every shadow seems familiar to you, doesn't it? In any case, you'll get familiar with it soon enough. Alright then. Now do me a favor, my dear, and try some of that pastry I made for you, will you? I'm sure you'll love it. Okay, just please stay here this time, alright? She nods and smiles. That woman is creepy. What's in here? Obviously that's the first floor bathroom. Why would a single person purchase a 3-bathroom house? It's kind of weird. Inspect. A plate of guastoli made by the neighbor. I'm not sure if I should eat this, but the smells are irresistible. Okay. The woman was very odd, but her guastolis were delicious. And she's gone. We note. This note just says, welcome home. I assume it came from that lady, but where does he go? Creepy lady. As I unloaded the boxes into my new house, I couldn't help but be reminded of the toll the trip to Marietta had taken on me. That combined with this odd encounter with the neighbor made me realize I was exhausted. I decided to be wise to take a quick nap in the master bedroom. Besides, I was curious to test the comfort of my new bed. This box has upstairs storage written on it. Okay, so it doesn't look like it's gonna let me move any more boxes for now. So I guess we're gonna be taking a nap. Not so long to get used to this bed, but it'll have to do for now. This time, I didn't dream about this house. Probably because I was finally healed. No, this time I had a different dream. My wife and I went away to the hospital, so I'm clearly in a lot of pain. I found myself in my car, quickly driving my wife to the hospital since her water had just broken. Honey, are you gonna be okay? Yes, just avoid any bumpy roads, please. He gives off a nervous laugh. You called your mother? No, I forgot. Can you call it once we get there, please? Yes, of course. Thank you, and please remember the highway is blocked now. Please hurry. I will. Hold on tight. So I'm betting something happened on the drive. Oh wow, okay. I wasn't expecting that. Oh my god, what is going on? Jessica! So, my guess is they got in an accident while driving to the hospital. God, what a horrible nightmare. That dripping noise. I heard it while I was asleep. Where is it coming from? Bathroom? No. Seems to be coming from downstairs. Yeah, it's definitely louder here. Oh, there's another tape. And I found the drip. Oh great, there's a leak in the ceiling. I guess that's what I get for buying an old house. I get a weird feeling about this though. I can't quite explain it. Maybe it's the constant noise. Maybe it's the water itself. I don't know. I just can't shake this odd feeling I have when thinking about it. But I'll see to it tomorrow. I just can't be bothered right now. Gotta go back to bed. Instead of going back to bed, we're gonna grab this tape. The VHS tape labeled Tape 2, The Accident. I could take this to a VHS player and play it. Aw, seriously? I can't do it right now? I have to get Mr. Lazybones back to bed? Now, something beeped? Nothing in there. I'm just gonna open everything. I know that looks messy, but... just open every drawer in the house. I don't even know what I'm looking for. I heard a beep and then... I guess I'll go tend to that leak. First, let's grab the tape. The tape shows that man, who I assume was the previous owner of this house, working in the basement, with the camera sitting on a counter and pointing at him. He seems to be alone in the house, although I can just about hear his children playing in the backyard. The tape is slightly damaged, but I can make out most of what's happening. For a few seconds, he just stays there in silence, as if anxiously rehearsing his first words to the camera. When he finally starts speaking, I'm suddenly caught by a sense of uneasiness, and I shiver slightly. The man also seems uneasy and disturbed. His words, muzzled and hesitant, give off a sense that he's trying to describe a feeling that he cannot fully comprehend, but that's taken over him. He speaks of a sense of impending disaster, of a terrible event that he thinks is about to occur to his own family. He's less and less coherent until he's taken by his own emotions and accidentally drops the toy he was using on the ground. He starts crying, carefully covering his mouth so that no one notices him. He mentions the terrible event would be his fault. Watching him, I can't help but feel that his words are directed at me somehow. It's as if he knows that I'm here watching this and is trying to communicate with me. The way he talks about the events is as if they had already happened. But then why is he doing this? Why isn't he doing anything to prevent it from happening? And what's the point of these tapes? Well, let's go poke at the leak, I guess. Oh, that's definitely dripping more. Seems to have gotten a bit worse overnight. I'll definitely have to call someone to See this light on. Man, this constant noise will make me go insane. Okay. I guess we're going back upstairs then? Oh yeah, we still have a bunch of boxes. I'm like stuck on the stairs. Let's get the boxes then, I guess. Upstairs storage. I think I can probably locate where that is without the map. Storage. I wonder if this is the storage room. That is definitely storage, and the box just totally clipped inside of the door. Upstairs main hallway. Okay, let's leave that one right there. And I think I have 2 more boxes left. Whee! Just kind of running through stuff. Downstairs bathroom. I know exactly where that's located. Then maybe we'll explore around the grounds of the house a little bit. If you guys can hear that, that's just the microwave going on going off in the background. No big deal. Kitchen. Better not be any more creepy pastries. Creepy unwanted pastries. Hello. This wasn't here before. As I was putting in the boxes, I couldn't help but repeatedly ask myself what I was actually doing here. I acted on impulse when I bought this house, but the vivid and recurrent dreams I had after the accident plagued my mind and kept haunting me until I finally gave in. It's like I didn't have a choice. Maybe it's the desperation to start fresh or the need to escape the memories of that dreadful night. But here I was, in this unfamiliar place, with no one but myself. For a moment I questioned my sanity, so I took a deep breath, letting the musty smell of the old house fill my lungs, and with a sense of determination, I whispered to myself, I'm here now, and I have to make the most of it. Still, I felt like I needed to turn this into my new home, so I set out to unpack all the boxes and decorate the place. I think we're gonna check out this tape first. Now open the boxes, decorate the home to your liking. I really love this part. Because it's like, this is the definition of cozy horror. VHS tape labeled tape 3 of our board. But I saw this wasn't here yesterday. Let's check out the tape. As the tape starts playing, the scene before me is disorienting and extremely unsettling. The man from the previous tape stands in a place impossible to identify. He appears to hover in darkness, surrounded by countless lone red streaks that stretch as far as the eye can see, like veins that mysteriously emerge from above, and just as inexplicably disappear beneath him. Oddly enough, I can feel them pulsating beyond the TV screen and onto my chest, suffocating me with the same feelings the man appears to be experiencing. In that crushing darkness, I inexplicably feel the man's despair, guilt, and regret. Yet I cannot bring myself to stop the tape, and I keep watching it. The camera shakes and glitches, and at times seems to be a part of the man's body somehow. His demeanor terrifies me. His words are fragmented, barely forming coherent sentences. In the brief moments that I see his face, there's a deep... Sorry, that was Sadow's phone. There's a deep ache in his eyes, as if he carries an overwhelming burden upon his shoulders. He stamels feelings of regret and calls for his family, but he's all alone in that place. I feel like his family is no longer reachable, and he blames himself for it. It's a haunting sight, and I can feel his pain seeping through the screen, echoing within my own being, as if we somehow shared consciousness. In the midst of his own turmoil, his mouth opens wide, ready to unleash his agonies, but before he can do so, the tape abruptly ends. I feel broken by the intensity of what I've just witnessed, and almost feel ashamed to look at my own reflection on the screen. And yet, I still feel like this was needed somehow. I forget how many more tapes there are. I think we'll take a quick, like, glance around the actual house. Now my phone. Good morning, son. Your mom told me how you arrived in Mariana yesterday. How's it going? Hey, man. How you doing? Hey, a bit overwhelmed, honestly. Okay. Yeah, same here. Sue was an incredible person. My sister loved you, man, so that must be his wife's brother. I know, and she hated your guts, haha. There's like nothing beyond the house. So I guess the answer is to go back and start decorating the house. Haha, oh yeah, I know, but seriously, it wasn't your fault, man, remember that. Right. Okay. Am I supposed to be opening all these cabinets? I don't know. Okay, let's open this. So we've got a radio. That is definitely slow going on rotating it. We've got a vase. Where can we place the vase? Okay. I'm gonna put that. That's a little tall. That's a little tall. I'm gonna put it over there. Take care. We've got a fan. I don't know where to stick that at. Probably here. We've got a pillow. Oh, it rotates faster with the keyboard. And another pillow. And we've got a picture. Obviously supposed to put that here, I think. Another vase, but this one's a lot smaller. A wall clock. Or like right there. And some books. And a DVD player. I know we're mainly leaning into the VCR lately, but it doesn't hurt to have this also. Nothing left in that box. Okay. We'll do the first floor bathroom next. Laundry basket, medicine. I guess we're putting this here. A trash bin. I guess this can go here. A toothbrush holder. A towel rack. A bath mat. Now the door again? Really? I am unpacking right now. Unpacking creepy edition. What the heck? It was like some weird visual glitch. Okay. Alright, it's the same note. Anything out here? No? Now the TV is random. Listen to static. The TV turned itself on, I can just about make out a sound over the static. Is that someone crying? Let's turn that off, I'm gonna set the door while we're here. I heard something. Nothing out here. Okay, Lawson. Wherever it fits, I suppose. Excuse me. A blender. Okay. Was there a window in the kitchen before? I don't remember. Toaster. Some weird noises. I know they always say that it's the house settling, but a kettle. That is perfect. We will put that right over here. A clay filter. Okay. I don't even know what this is used for. So I guess we'll move this. Pineapple plastic jar. I guess we can put this here. Wall calendar. This is Franco from your auto insurance. I must inform you that your car has been declared a total loss. Hello, alright, what now? Food bowl? Actually, I'll put that right here. And glass bowls. Right there. I think we're done. We are currently investigating the details of the accident to determine the liability of the parties involved. Let me know when you have an update. Okay, so I think... Okay. What was that noise? I think it came from the basement. By the way, sorry for your loss. I'm certain I didn't bring this box here with me. I have no idea how it got here. UV clothes. Eternity photo album. Painting. Another painting. And another painting. And another painting. Not so when Jessica painted this. I'm not even sure I've seen it before. Perhaps it's one of the many paintings she ended up hiding from everyone because it was the same with how it turned out. This was Jessica's first painting. She had been feeling uninspired for a while before making this and was determined to never paint again, which is a shame because I was quite fond of the result. A gift we got from Jessica's friends a few months ago. The box is moldy and there's a terrible scent coming from it. The baby photo album my father was going to give to Jessica. The pages inside are starting to rot. I thought I had gotten rid of this. Jessica painted this while traveling with her parents as a teenager. It was still one of her favorites after all this time. This was Jessica's first painting as an art student. She could explain its meaning to me 1,000 times and I would still not be able to fully grasp it. But I still quite like how it looks. Well, we will certainly get to what's going on in the basement after we're done unpacking the contents of the first floor. And a phone book. And a CD rack. Okay. So, we are now done. It's blank. Who's this? Let's investigate the basement, I guess. Oh wow, that looks bad. Oh god, what is happening here? This is terrible. This leak is quickly deteriorating the ceiling. I feel like I have to do something with the collapse soon, but I can barely look at this thing. It's making me lightheaded and nauseous. It's frustrating though. I know I need to take care of it, but I feel so repulsed that all I can do is ignore it. God, I hate looking at it. What the heck is it? Ew. Keep thinking the phone's going off again. Okay. This game does a good job of making you feel very unsettled. Photo album. Right here, I guess. Picture frame. Probably like in the hatch here. A sculpture. A picture frame. That one fits like right there. An encyclopedia set. What to do with this? Let's put the photo album in. Oh, it's not gonna let me. Okay. What the heck? Okay. Okay. Okay, I'll put the photo here. And I'll grab the photo album and put it right there. And another picture frame. Oh no. Okay. I don't even know where I'm supposed to stick this thing. Okay. Can we... Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay, the sculpture... Okay. Jessica made this sculpture in one of her art classes. Never really liked it. Said it was too dark and dull. I always liked it when... Makes no sense knew it, especially because I could never make something remotely close to it. I guess we can keep this on the floor. I don't really want to, but... It's not letting me interact with any more boxes. Why? That's really weird. I still have boxes to unpack. Can't interact with anything now. I can, like, open stuff. Anything new down here? I can inspect that. I don't know why it won't let me interact with anything now. Oh! Where's the door? Where'd the door go? What the heck? The door is gone. Come to think of it, the windows are gone. Just like the title of this game, the windows are gone. There's no way out of this house now. What the heck? Okay. There was one door that was locked, I think. Not in here. I remember there being a locked door. Where was the locked door at? I think it was down here. No. There was a locked door. I guess this was the locked room. Guess we could try the basement again. The only window in the house is in the basement. Oh, now the door's shut. And, okay. There's that weird visual glitch again. It's actually preventing me from walking. What the heck? Something locked this door. Ooh. Okay. Where the heck am I? Oh, I guess I walk towards that. And run towards it. Looks like it's someone there. Okay. I think they're turning around. I think that's supposed to be Jessica. Well, that's a wee bit unsettling. Okay, so now I can leave the base. Oh, yeah, the house just transformed. Oh boy. Now the phone went off again. It was your fault. What? Oh boy, okay. Maybe we should explore before we go down the endless hallway. Such a disappointment. Why are you saying this? What the heck? Everything is upside down. This definitely kind of reminds me when I would play this. It always reminded me actually of Silent Hill. So, if you're a fan of Silent Hill or any just like more psychologically minded horror games, definitely check this game out. It is very much worth a playthrough. Oh, I can't go upstairs. So the only thing left to do is go down the weird red hallway. I can't fathom what I'm seeing. There's an extremely repulsive slime forming from the leak in the ceiling. It gives off a horrible stench that makes me nauseous, lightheaded, and disoriented. It looks alive. Okay, what was that creature I just saw? There's the red hallway again. Okay, there's that creature I just saw. And there's a tape. A VHS tape labeled tape for birth. I could probably take this to a VHS player. Oh, do I want to? That is the question. And I think that's Jessica. That was that creature that I saw. As the tape starts playing, I find myself instantly immersed in a nightmare's distorted reflection of the man's tortured psyche. The scene is a collection of fragmented images, disjointed sounds and memories, and deeply unsettling feelings, somehow merged and played all at once. It's an incoherent mess. I can barely make out what I'm seeing. It frightens me to my core, and at the same time it's sort of beautiful and makes sense to me. The man's face and body are completely distorted, beyond recognition. If I ever knew who he was before, I can no longer, and never will again. But at this moment, I feel an overwhelming surge of empathy for him, as if his pain reverberated within my own body. The tape becomes a conduit for his suffering, a mirror reflecting my own battle along with his. The fragments of his voice reaching my ears like swords of broken glass speak of a foreshadowed catastrophe that has shadowed his world just like mine. In the midst of the chaos, there's a moment of eerie stillness. The man's eyes meet mine through the flickering and glitchy screen. A fleeting recognition that sends a chill down my spine. He's now fully aware of my presence, and his torment reaches beyond the confines of the tape. And then, in a crescendo of madness and despair, the tape abruptly cuts off. The abrupt ending leaves me gasping for breath, my heart pounding in my chest. The darkness lingers, echoing with unanswered questions and haunting whispers. It's haunting and inviting all at once. I'm left grappling with the fragments of his shattered existence, piecing together the swords of his unraveling mind. That man is gone forever now. The tape has become a portal into the darkest recesses of our consciousness, forcing us to confront the demons that lurk within. Is he still there? This game truly has some superb writing and is definitely worth checking out, more so since it's free. More and more of the house is disappearing. The only place to go is forward. But which direction? These paintings seem to have been painted by Jessica, but I've never seen them before. Okay. Found the way out of that little labyrinth. I can't fathom what I'm seeing. Okay, so it's just, he says the same thing, but it does seem to be forming more. Oh, I want to know what awaits me at the top of these stairs. Does anything remain of the house now? Not really. I feel like the name really is also very gives off the same sense of like disorientation and just that something's just not right. She seems to be distracted by something right in front of her. Honey, did you see the latest paintings I made? Each took an eternity to finish, but I think they turned out perfect. Why did you make them? I don't really know. I just had to. I was thinking of you and our baby Laura, you know? That's why they look so wonderful. Jessica. Do you remember the question I used to ask you? What does God look like? Yes, what does God look like? Huh, it's funny that you were never religious, but you've always tried to help me understand why we can never truly see him. And I truly appreciate that, you know? I'm sorry for what happened. But I see him now, she smiles. I see him and he's beautiful. Do you see him too? Wonderful, isn't it? So powerful and astounding and devastating. I feel like tearing my face off, but in the most wonderful way. I don't know if I can let you go. Oh, don't worry about me anymore. We have our baby to care for now. Sally, do you hear that? She's crying, the poor thing. I said go check on our little girl. She's probably hungry. You know that? Our baby's crying. I said go check. Okay. I don't hear anything. I'm not sure what room to go through. I guess just down this hallway. That's a dead end over there. It's like really dark and hard to see. Well, I can't go anywhere here. Where am I supposed to go then? Okay. This door's gone. She doesn't say anything when I talk to her again. I do feel like I'm coming up on the ending though, but I'm not sure where to go. Maybe back down the basement? Oh, yeah, back down the basement. Look at you, honey. See, I told your father you're hungry, aren't you? Don't worry, Laura, Mommy will feed you. Oh, hello, darling. You've been away for a while. We've barely seen you recently, come to think of it. Where have you been? Don't you miss us? It's so lonely and empty here, and Laura doesn't stop crying for her dad. I think it's time I let you go. No, you know what? I have a better idea. Why don't you join us? Oh, Laura misses you so much, and she's so hungry all the time. I really want to say she ate her hunger. I can't see her suffering like this. I think this impacts the ending that you get. I feel like the so-called good ending would be to say not to join you, but since it's Halloween week and we're going for maximum creepiness, I think I will decide to join. Oh, I'm so glad, my darling mice. He's so hungry. I'll go ahead and feed her now. I'll be waiting for you to join us. Okay. This door's locked. This door's locked. I'm locked in here. Join your family. And I think that's the end. Ever since the accident. Guilt has haunted me. So I built a labyrinth. I allowed myself to be lost. I would play through it again to get to the second ending, but sadly I don't have that kind of time to spare. I wish I did. Maybe next year for next Halloween I might revisit this game and go for a good ending. But I hope you all enjoyed this recording. And oh, I actually missed a secret. So I found 4 out of 5 secrets. I wonder what the other one was. But I hope you really enjoyed this recording. I really enjoyed revisiting this game, as I had not played it since last year around spooky time. And I'll see all of you on the next video. Again, this game is free on Steam, so be sure to check it out and support the developer. Bye!